Guys, it's 3 o'clock in the morning and I thought I'd open up with this intro because I've been watching a lot of YouTube lately and apparently the 3 a.m. challenges seem to be a big thing. So I thought, do you know what? We'll jump on the bandwagon. So what we're going to do is we're going to prank Glenn Green and ring him at 3 a.m. and see if he answers. So I've got my phone, I'm going to give him a ring and see what happens. Oh, it's going to be a big prank. He's going to be so mad when he gets into training tomorrow. He didn't answer. Is that what you're meant to do? Is that what the 3 a.m. challenge is about? I don't see what the fuss is about. What's so good about a 3 a.m. challenge if they're not going to answer? I don't get this YouTube malarkey. What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to Club 3, Episode 9 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. It's a brand new season and we will be playing some games in the Swedish Cup today. But we've got a lot to get through, new signings, we've got the Swedish Cup games we've played so far, and we've got 2 games to fit in as well, so we're going to try and streamline as much as we can before the first game. So we're going to start with the profile screen, so we haven't shown this off for a while, so this is my profile, my manager profile. As always, we do have the most highest license now, the Continental Pro, so we can't study for any more coaching badges. We are a smidgen off 3-star reputation, which is quite good considering where we are. So maybe in another year, we might be looking at a fairly big club coming in. We've had a new contract. We're now on $3,500 a week, as opposed to the $3,000 we had when we first joined AIK. So we've got an extra £500 a month to play around with and make more 3 a.m. videos, probably. So that's our manager profile. So we're looking pretty good so far. That's the way we are. So now we're going to go into transfers. So transfers has been a very interesting transfer window as we are now in a new season. So I'm going to show you the outs first of all. Obviously, we've got a lot of loans. So we let Stefan Soprania go out because he was our 4th choice centre-back. He wasn't getting any games. So we did sell him off to Puskas Academia for 190k. And probably the most interesting transfer is our goalkeeper Maxedo. We sold to Lazio for 1.8 mil. They instantly put him on the loan list. I've brought him back in. So we've still got Maxedo in the club on loan from Lazio. We're still paying him $4,000 a week, which is roughly what we were paying him before anyway. So basically, Lazio have gone, here's 1.8 mil. Now you can have him back. So I've gone, okay, cool, no problem. And if I look at the thing, we already paid 90 grand for him. So essentially, we've got 1.7 mil for free, which I'm not going to complain about. I was like, okay, cool, no problem. So I would say that's the only major out. We did let Felix Michel go to Ural. We knew about that. Pereira's gone to Sirius. We never played him last year anyway. So I think those are the only names I would say we would recognise from the outs. But we'll have a look at the ins because we have spent a bit of money, although it's a bit deceiving because a lot of it's on, we'll pay you over 3 years. So, we haven't really spent a lot of money, but just looks like a big fee because we've put a lot of add-ons on it as well. So the first sign is Linus Darlin. We got him for Norrköping for 3.3 mil. I mean, I've only given them 500 grand up front. We're paying the rest of it over 3 years. But he's going to be our new advanced playmaker because we couldn't get Henderson back on loan and Celtic are now putting him on the transfer list, but we didn't have the funds to afford him. So we've decided to go a bit more Swedish. We thought, you know what? We're a Swedish team. We're going to go and get that homegrown nation contingent up. And we brought in Linus Darlin, 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential. He doesn't look as good as Henderson. I think he's going to be... I don't think we're going to miss Henderson. Even though he was our best player last year, I think Darlin's going to take his place very nicely. He's a permanent player as well, so it's not as if we have to worry about him leaving the club. So he's going to be our new permanent advanced playmaker. We could put him up front if he was super desperate, although 8 finishing isn't really the best, and he can't really play pressing forward, but he's there if we need him to. So he's our new attacking midfielder. We've gone for a new centre-back in Tidor Wallmark from Häcken. Only cost us £1 million. I was very happy with that deal. 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential. Another Swedish player. So like I say, I was looking for Swedish players to get our homegrown nation up. So he's going to be playing primarily centre-back, and he's a very good player. He's almost as good as Ario, I would say, at centre-back. So he's going to be our new centre-back. We've also got in Indrek Palatu from Malmo for 3.3 mil. Very similar to Darlin. We paid 500 grand up front, and we said we'll pay the rest over 3 years. Now, he's going to be a little project of mine, because he's only 16 years old, and he's a striker by trade, and he looks like a very good striker. Only 2-star current ability, but he does have that 5-star potential. But 15 dribbling, 12 finishing, 15 first touch. He's got 16 flair. His determination's going up by the day. He's going to be a very good player, and he's only 16. But I'm training him to be an inside forward because I want a Nabrakna backup, and I'm trying to use Palatu, for this season anyway, to train him up to be a left winger, because he can cut in on his left foot and play on the right-hand side. So that's going to be my future plans for him. But he's going to be in around the side. He's already good enough to be in the team. So Indrek Palatu is our new striker / right winger to cut inside. We've got a bunch of loanies because we spent all our money, and I was like, I still need players. So I've abused the loan market for the rest of the players, and we bought in Ruben Carvalho from Spurs for 5k a month, and he's going to be our new centre midfielder. Only 18 years old, but he's valued at nearly £15 million. So that should tell you the calibre of player we have in Ruben Carvalho. He's going to be our new centre midfielder. He can play ball-winning midfielder, or he can play box-to-box. I'm probably going to utilise him a little bit of the two, if I'm being honest. I don't think he's got a nailed position. He'll probably just float in wherever we need him. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's only on loan, so the potential is not really something that we're looking at. But he can also play advanced playmaker if we're super desperate. But he's got very good physicals, really good mentals as well. 20 aggression. So we didn't have any red cards last year. What's the odds of Carvalho getting sent off this year? We shall see over the course of the season. So we got him on loan. We got Neil Cheedy on loan for Watford. He's going to be our backup advanced playmaker. But I got him in because he can also play midfield. He's coming from Watford. 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential, 3.5-star potential. But again, he's more of a backup than anything, because we didn't really have anybody that could play advanced playmaker. So he's going to be behind our starting advanced playmaker, Darlin. So we won't be seeing him too much, but he might rotate in and out whenever we need him to. But again, he can also play midfield if we need him to. So he's a little Welshman. So I thought, you know what? We'll get some more Welshmen in the club to, help me out, get me someone I can talk to. We've also got, obviously, Maxaden we brought back in from Lazio. So we've got our starting goalkeeper sorted. And this is the one I'm most excited about. Juninho from Botafogo. He's a right winger, so he's going to be competing with Mabrakna for the right-hand side, cutting inside on the right. And he is a 4-star current ability, 5-star potential Brazilian. And you can't go wrong with Brazilians, can you? You know, it's Football Manager. If you want any decent players, just go scout Brazil. So he's got very good physical, 17 dribbling. He's going to be running around people for fun. And he's going to be helping us on that right-hand side. So that's transfers done, transfers sorted. What are we looking like? 7 minutes in. Right, we're going to hurry this up. So, Swedish Cup. We managed to get out of the group this time, which is very, very good. I'll show you the group stages. I was going to show the group stages off, but after I seen the teams that we were competing against, we pretty much smashed them all. We did draw one game, though, against Acropolis. But we did qualify from our group ahead of Varbergs, Lunds and Acropolis. So we are now in the quarter-final of the Cup. And we will be going up against Goteborg, or I'm going to try and remember, Goteborg. I think it's Goteborg. I'm not going to remember to say that. But we're playing them in the quarter-final of the Swedish Cup. And that's going to be our first game showing off today. It is a glorified pre-season game, so over the cup games I have been rotating the side to get everyone match fit as much as I can. So we haven't been playing our strongest side, but we're making sure that everyone gets the right game time so that they're ready for the new league season. So our team for this game is going to be Holman Johansson, who's come back in on loan from Häcken. He had a good season last year, although he's probably going to be back up to Mixedo. Nordegren, Ario, Ben Larman and Ario, so our first choice defenders from last year, start this game. We've We've got a new signing, Carvalho, alongside Nilsson Ekland, who's going to be stepping up this year. He's going to be getting a little bit more game time from our youth academy. We've got Glenn Green on the left-hand side, Chidi, a new signing, Nabrakna on the right, and Tanel, who's already scored 3 goals in this cup competition this season, is leading the line. So we're going to get this game underway very quickly, because I want to try and get 2 games in this episode without it going over like half an hour. So if we can get, the board wants semi-final, and considering we got knocked out in the group stages last year, I think the quarterfinals is a very good job considering where we were. So I'm going to say we shouldn't be winning this match without any problems whatsoever. I can tell them I have faith in them to make the difference. And this is where we got to show Goteborg that we are the league champions and we are going all the way in the Swedish Cup. But can we reach the semi-finals with a win over Goteborg? As it's crossed in the box, that's a foul, that's a penalty. And we do have a penalty 2 minutes in. And did they say Nathaniel Ario? So the man that's been scouted by all the big clubs is going to take the penalty. Will he score? He puts it in the back of the net. And we are 1-0 up already, 2 minutes in. Nathaniel Ario, the man wanted by the likes of Man City, Man United, Barcelona, Bayern Munich. All the big sides want him. I've slapped a £10 million fee on him. No one's come in. And we are 1-0 up. 8 minutes in, we have a throw in to Goteborg. As Nah does win the ball. He's got players ahead of him. He's got some space though, which he's going to run into. Tanel's making the run. Is he going to find him or is he going to go on his own? He does find Tanel. Tanel in the box. Pass it back to Nah. And Mabrakna has made it 2-0 to AIK. And we are already dominating this game. We're not even 10 minutes in. And we are on our way to the semi-finals. Mabrakna did all the hard work here. He found Tanel. He gets into some space. He pays his partner back. And it's a lovely low drive into the net to make it 2-0 to AIK. 27 minutes in, it's a free kick to Goteborg. Puts it into the box. It's headed, but it's not going to count. It is offside, and they've not yet found a way back into this game. Let's have a look. What were the margins like on this? Oh, very fine. The lines are flashing. That's how much it was fine margins, but it's not going to count. Throw in 35 minutes. It's Ario, the goal scorer, on the ball to Ekland. 1-2 back to Ario. Chidi, the new signing, tries to get in the box. Mabrakna to Carvalho. Oh, the goalie saves it onto the crossbar. And the new signing almost scored. Coming into half-time, 2-0 the score. It's been all AIK in this game. I don't think Goteborg have had a really decent chance, barring the goal that was offside. But they're on the ball at the moment. As we are about, 30 seconds before half-time. Are they going to sneak a goal just before the break? As it's Hall on the ball for Goteborg. As they cross it in for Nilsson. Holds it up. Back to Hall. It's going to be Cortel with a shot, but it comes off the post. And they try to recycle it. And they've been very unlucky with the ball hitting the post and the offside goal as well. But Glenn Green now finds Tanel in some space. But I think that is going to be the half-time whistle. And it is half-time. We've got the 2 goals we need so far. And I am going to praise the team. I'm going to say I'm very pleased with the performance. Keep it up. And as far as tactics go, is there anybody I want to bring on? I mean, I've done quite well to get the match fitness up for mostly everybody. So we don't have to worry anymore about rotating players in to get fitness up. But I am going to see if I can bring on Palatu. Because I want to try and get him to learn inside forward. And the only way he's going to do it is by playing. So, yes, he's only 1 silver star. But we need to give him game time. And to be fair, he's done well since he's played. He has scored a goal already in one of the cup games. So second half, we just need to keep the pressure that we've got on at the moment. On the hour mark, it's a goal kick. About half an hour of this game left to go. AIK, obviously, as we mentioned, have done the early damage in the first half. I'm fairly happy with how things have gone so far. But if Goteborg do get a goal back, I am worried that they'll find a second, because I often find that with these sort of games, you let the team come back into it, and they will run riot on you. They'll be up for it. But it looks like that Goteborg on the ball here, as Hall plays inside to Nilsson, but he's intercepted. Right, come on. If we get a 3rd goal, we'll kill this game off. As Palatu, the new signing, 16 years old. He's got some room here. He's got the pace. He's got players inside. He does find Chidi. to William Carvalho, to Glenn Green, and Glenn Green gets goal number 3. It's not William Carvalho. He's a player in real life, but William Carvalho finds Glenn Green, and he does make it 3-0. And probably my favourite player of the save so far, Glenn Green, has got the goal number 3. Just as I was wishing for that goal, he pops up with a goal. 3-0, game over. Coming up to full time, and AIK have done the business against Goteborg in the cup, and we will be making the semi-finals. I'm going to give a passionate well done. That was a good win for us against our rivals as well, as we do have a rivalry with Goteborg. So we are 3-0 up. And are we playing Norrköping? I don't know who we get in the semi-finals. Will it tell us who we got here? No. We'll find out who we got. If we go on one more continue, it should tell us who we get in the semi-finals. It's probably going to be Norrköping, I would imagine, because that was the game that was played at the same time as us. So we'll do this live. We'll see who we got. We'll see who we got in the semi-finals. We'll confirm that loan move for that youngster. Are we going to know? Game? Are you going to tell me who we get in the semi-finals? You're just going to keep me in suspense, aren't you? I bet you it's Norrköping, right? I don't know. What's the Swedish currency? I'm not sure, but I'm going to bet 10 Swedish currencies it's going to be Norrköping we get in the semi-final. See? I told you. I'm just psychic. I just knew we'd get Norrköping in the semi-final. So it's us against Norrköping and Örebro against Djurgårdens or Falkenbergs. So look at the time. We've got to get on with this. So semi-final, Norrköping, coming up. Swedish Cup semi-final against Norrköping, and we have rotated the side. Maxedo comes in goal with Renier, Ronny Ario, new signing Wallmark, and Nathaniel Ario on the right-hand side. Different midfield with Ahlstrand and Karlstrom coming in. Froling on the left, Darling in the middle. New signing Juninho comes in on the right-hand side, and Tanel continues to lead the line. So as I say, just rotating the players in, just to give everyone a bit of game time in the Swedish Cup. Just so we can recognise who our strongest 11 is and where we need gaps filling. And already I think striker's a gap that we might try and bring one more signing into. But I'm going to try and tell them to carry on from the last match. But I don't have that option. I expect you to come back as finalists. And Ario's confused and Frolin's confused. They're like, what were you on about? Come back as finalists. Why are you telling me that? I'm like, oh God, boys, come on. Just win the game. There we go. I've told them I have faith for them. They seem happier. But a place in the final is up for grabs as AIK go up against Norrköping. Can we do the double? Or at least get to the final and try and make a double against Norrköping. Corner 6 minutes in for Norrköping. Headed away by Wallmark. Darling heads it on to absolutely no one. I tell a lie. He heads it on to Tanel. Good header. I knew he was doing that the whole time. As Juninho uses pace to beat the man. He's in the box. Takes a shot. Bit disappointing, but that shows he's got the pace and he's got the dribble in to get past his players. As we run into another highlight, 8 minutes in, Darling finds Karlstrom, plays it back to Wallmark, back into the Juninho. You can use a bit of pace, a bit of Brazilian flair. It comes off the post, and this is what's going to come from Juninho this season. As we have a free kick into the box, also with a header over the bar. Quick fire highlights. Throw in 27 minutes, and it's Renier. Wrong ball in the box for Juninho, but it's a foul, and that is a penalty, and Froling's going to take it, and we have a chance for the second game in a row to take the lead through a penalty. Froling's normally about 50-50. He takes the shot, it's in the goal. Not a doubt. 50-50? Don't know what you're talking about, mate. 100% Niels Froling puts it in the back of the net, and it is 1-0 to AIK, just shy of half an hour. It's a lovely strike in the bottom corner. Goalie went the wrong way. We're on our way to the final. Coming up to half-time, still only the 1-0, but I would say that we are deserving of a second goal. I'd say we've been the better side, but I'm going to tell the boys I'm happy with their performance so far. Keep it up. But I am going to make a change for half-time. Darling's on 6.5. Tanel's on 6.5. So I think what we'll do is we'll bring on... We'll move Ahlstrand up to advanced playmaker. And we'll bring on Nilsson Eklund to be box-to-box. Swap them two over. It's a shame I didn't bring Chidi on the bench because I'd have brought him on as the advanced playmaker. But we'll start second half. A little bit of a change, but hopefully we can score a second goal. As we go into a highlight just after half-time, as Al Mosawi plays it into Wind. Wind, not a very good ball. Maybe it was the wind causing the problem. But Froling now, the man who scored the penalty. He tries to play it into Tanel. He does. He's one-on-one. Tanel fluffs his lines. But to be fair, that was a good save from the goalkeeper. As we are going to have a chance from the corner. Karlstrom into the box. I just want to find that second goal just to put a bit of daylight between us. As we are the dominant side, we just need to find another goal. On the hour mark, I am going to bring off Tanel. He's on a 6.5. He's not doing very well. So Glenn Green can come on there. That'll be our second sub. I don't want to mix things up too much. I'm going to keep it to 2 subs for now. I'm not going to make any further changes. So those 2 changes done. Well, the 1 change, but 2 in total. I just want to find one more goal. As we get a throw in just after the changes. Is this going to be a good one or a bad one? It's Allstrand on the ball. Renier from left back. Pays it to Karlstrom. Nilsson Eklund. Lovely short pass in here. Come on, just find another goal. Put my worries at ease. Who's going to be the man to step up? As Beck crosses into his own box. Nilsson Eklund with a long shot though. Puts it just wide. Corner. Karlstrom 68 minutes. It's headed away, but Eklund will recycle that. Finds Allstrand in the box. Anybody there for him? Tries to find Karlstrom with a header. Just over the bar. We are knocking on the door. 80 minutes. Who's going to be the man to make the difference? Ario's on 70%, but he's having a good game, so I don't want to bring him off. Who have I got on the bench? Nabrakna? Palatu? I think I'm going to bring Nabrakna on for Juninho. He's made his on-screen debut, but Nabrakna, we know, can get a result. So we'll bring him on. We do come in straight to a highlight, though, as Norrköping get a corner, and Allstrand will clear that away. 10 minutes to go. 82 minutes, free kick. If we do concede from here, it'll be very disappointing, because we have been the better side. It's been all AIK on the highlights. We've had 2 clear-cut chances, 3 half chances. We just need that second goal as Ario burns past his defender. Froling with a header. There is the second goal. Niels Froling, 2 for him. 1 from the spot, 1 from his head. And that should be enough for us to reach the Swedish Cup final. Ario does all the work here. He burns past his defender. That's why all the big clubs want him. It's a long ball in the box. Froling with a header. The goalie can't get there. 2-0 up. We are going to the final. 88 minutes and Allstrand's picked up an injury. The problem is I've got no more subs to make, so we'll have to go with a gap in the middle for now. So we go into the final 5 minutes of the game. We do have a highlight as well. We are down to 10 men. Let's hope this doesn't come back to bite us. I've just noticed the formation in the corner. I don't think you can see it past my head, but they've gone 4-3-3, 3 strikers, very attacking. So they are looking for goals, and they've scored 1. So they've got 1 back. Do I go defensive for the last 5 minutes? I am. I'm going to go defensive for the last 5 minutes because they've gone 4-3-3, super attacking. They've thrown everyone forward. We're down to 10 men. We do need to sort of be a bit careful here. So I'm going to pause the game. I know it's only 5 minutes. I know it's the end of the game. But I'm going to bring these guys back. They're just going to be, I think, just standard wingers on support. They can just, not go too far forward. We'll bring Eklund to be the DM here. Yeah, just be a defensive midfielder, right? I know you're not the best DM. In fact, Karlstrom can play there. There we are. So we'll go defensive. We'll go cautious. That should see this game out for the rest of it, just so we don't go behind again. And, yeah, there we are. Job done. So we had no highlights, and that's exactly what we wanted. So we do get a 2-1 win. I'm going to say I'm proud of your performance out there. Apparently, no one gave us a chance, even though we are the league champions. But there we are. We are in the final. We've beaten Norrköping 2-1, and we will be going up against, I think it's Djurgårdens, did I see? Yeah, I think it's Djurgårdens. How long's Arlen out for? Oh, 4 weeks Alstrand's out for. Not the best, if I'm being honest, going into the new season. He might just be fit enough, man, because we don't play till April. But if I went back a step here, yeah, there we are. So it will be Djurgårdens we play in the final. The problem is, we don't play the final until May. So, you'd think, oh, the next episode will show the final off. Nah, you gotta wait till May to see the final. So what we'll do is we'll come back for the first 2 games of the season against Sundsvall and Malmo as we start the defence of our Allsvenskan title. And I'll leave you the competitions page. So the league hasn't started yet, but we are in the final of the Swedish Cup. And we will be starting the new league season next episode. But leave a like if you enjoy, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time as we start the defence of our Allsvenskan title. Thank you very much for watching.